Today we're looking at a new feature, which is a new page type. That's the page strips, which you can access through the page selection. So you probably noticed that as of version 5012, we now have groups here. In the composable groups, you have tiles, which you probably already know, strips, which is the new one, and checklist. These three pages are meant to be heavily customized as opposed to the others, which are more straightforward. So in the new strip page, let's take two of these. You start in edit mode, um, where you get to select strips. The way it works is you're basically stacking strips as you go. At the moment, we only have four. I suspect we're going to get more eventually. But let's say if you want to start with your radio frequencies, that's giving you a template of radio frequencies. Then you're probably going to write down the 80s, I'm guessing. Then maybe taxi instructions, and then notes. So each strip takes the entire width. In terms of the height, they have fixed height except for notes, which is taking whatever space is available. So right now it looks like I'm using the whole page, when in fact, if I add more strips, it will just take the bottom and shrink the notes accordingly. So let's say if I now want to get my destination airport, I can probably have a radio tile and maybe get another 80s. And let's say I have my notes and another taxi instruction. So that gives me my layout. You can exit the edit mode either by clicking done here, which is removing the buttons, or you can toggle the editor by clicking the header. If you click on strips, you can back and forth. And in the editor mode, you can move things around. So let's say if I want that 80s to be higher, I can just cycle through them and move them around, or even delete them if I change my mind. But you get the idea. You compose this any way you want to eventually use the whole page. When you're done, you click done, and you go. And you can have multiple versions of this with whatever is relevant to you, whatever you like. But that's the idea. You compose this as you would compose a tile page, with a different approach, but I guess the spirit behind it remains the same. All right, that's it for the feature. Let us know if you have any comments.